always profit off of it. I feel like sometimes our just me giving you a skill and you being able to make money and I make money, that's my profit. I feel good for
Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease, we paying cash. Show up to a crib, had the keys to a Jag. That's that light work, flexing so much it hurt. Used to rock heavy dimes, now Versace down my shirt. I remember them days we couldn't wait for the first. Finally made me a meal, now we eating off the
You are
roast.
still the bomb. Dark skin is popping. What are you talking about? So I seek love from other places, which I ended up getting pregnant when I was 17. And that was reality for me because before then, I just wanted to move back to New Orleans. I wanted to get my own apartment. I wasn't thinking, you couldn't even tell me nothing about college because I'm like, who's going to college? For what? What am I going to college for? I don't want to do anything in college.
She had a whole clean, but didn't have one.
God was like, no, let me put you back on a path that I need you to be on. So once I had my daughter, I was like, okay, I'm not living for myself anymore. I'm living, for a whole nother human being. We're the money we're producing. Let's start opening businesses and stop. Let's learn how to. And then that's another thing. If you're opening business, let's teach other people, black people, how to do that. So we can have more of us doing it and not giving our money, to the white people.
Right. But when the video didn't cut off, okay. Before, with our pre-video, we gonna call it the pre-video.
Yes.
In our pre-video, I was asking her, and we'll get into that a little later. Does she feel like our community is we're kind of selfish? Not we, but we have a lot of people who are selfish with the knowledge.
Yeah.
Like they don't like to show others how to do. If I learn a skill and you're interested in it, I really want to show you how to do it so that you can make some money too, without profiting. I don't have to always profit off of it. I feel like sometimes our just me giving you a skill and you being able to make money and I'm making money, that's my profit. I feel good for doing it.
Yeah,
that makes me feel better.
For the next, that person should do it for the next person. It should continue versus, I'm doing it for me and myself.
We were talking about the crab in the barrel mentality that our community has, and how somebody placed us in the barrel, and it's up to us, whether it be our careers, whether it be getting out of poverty, whether it be police brutality and everything that's going on with the black community. It's up to us to come together and realize that we all want to get out of this. And so how can you as a person contribute to getting out of it? What skills do you have that you can give to other people that can move us all up? Because right now we're stuck, and it's because so many people want to be selfish. They either don't want help or they don't want to give help. Yeah. And we gotta,
like, if I give help, I'm helping you, and if I help you and I see that you're you got passion in you, you may surpass me. And that shouldn't be the mindset. It's like, I'm going to help you because I know it. Like, if any of my friends call me for anything, oh, you know this, or do you know this? Yeah, without a doubt, no questions asked. Like, even if it's nobody I don't know, if Porsche called me and said, hey, I got somebody that's trying to get she in law school and she needs to know how to analyze the case or something. Mm-hmm. I'm going to say, give her my number and I'm going to help her. Like, it's nothing to me to help somebody. And that's what we have to get out that mindset of, the selfish mindset of I. Like, we got to be thinking about we, especially with everything going on now. If you really want change, and we all, just imagine if we all really stick together and get together. Mm-hmm. Could you imagine we can have, I feel like we can have our own country, all black people. Even that would be so dope.
It's important for us. It really would.
Wakanda.
It really would. But if we think about it in terms of, we're seeing these protests, mm-hmm. and everybody expects everybody to do the same thing during the protest. Yeah. I expect for you to speak. I expect for you to come out and protest. Yeah. But that's not everybody's power or everybody's skill. And so I feel like if for an ongoing thing, if we were to contribute our skills to the black community, then I know I'm going into architecture. If I want to use my architecture degree, my skills to bring people out of poverty through architecture. That's what I can do. That's the skills that I'm equipped with to use. And I feel like everybody has their own set of skills.
That's true.
And you don't have to do the same thing, but we need to work as a unit.
As a unit, because if you get together on the same page, then we're more powerful together than I am alone. Like, I think about even with everything I'm doing now, you know, people are like, you're doing this, you're doing that. But yeah, I have a team, a support team. When I do my big functions like we did at the Norgate Mall,
right,
I didn't do that by myself. Porsche was there to help decorate. My mom was there to help decorate. I made sure the kids got, you know, where they needed to be. I had my grandmother go get the donuts. Like, it's a team effort. It's not just me. I may be on the front scene. I may be orchestrate everything. But if I didn't have that line of support system behind me, nothing I do would ever be possible. And that's what I think people have to realize. Like, you need a good support team to preserve in life.
Right. And I was just telling my little sister, she was talking about her starting a business. This is like a week or two ago. But I have been telling her for the longest that she should do this certain thing. Now, she had been blowing it off. So she came back to me with it again. And I was like, I told you should sell this. And she was like, you know what? You've been telling me that. I'm going to go ahead and do it. So we done came up with her whole little branding strategy and everything.
Really?
So she can order all her products and do a test run of it. And she was just like, thank you for believing in me. And I had told her that I feel like God gave me a set of skills. Even though, you know, my skills are widespread, I feel that he gave them to me so that I can, you know, help others with what they have going on. Last night, one of my coworkers, she was my coworker way back in the gap, she called me randomly, okay? I haven't talked to her in a long time. She called me randomly, late at night, and we were just on the phone talking, because she was talking about how she wanted to do this reimagined rest stop for truck drivers. So she called me and she was just like, I just knew if I called you that, you know, you would help me out with the idea. And so we was just sitting on the phone brainstorming. She had me tired this morning. I was tired, but I was just saying, like, we really, because what sparked her was she was back home and they wanted to go eat at a black restaurant. And she was like, we couldn't find no one.
No.
We don't have none.
It's
and
so
I was
hard.
like, that's right, because we do have people who cook.
Yeah.
But they'll sell plates. They don't really go the extra mile to where.
And I think with that, it goes with knowing we have to learn how to. Because even with my nonprofit, it was so hard for me trying to figure out, okay, how do I start a nonprofit the right way when I can get grants and get sponsorship?
Yeah.
Even with trying to start my other business that we discussed, like doing the LLC and all that, like a lot of black people, we don't know how to do it. And it's so hard. Hey, can you help me? Nobody's doing the LLC. Like nobody's trying to teach us the right way of how to do things.
Yeah, the people who did it, they want to try
charge.
to hold the information.
Yeah, I'm like, I'll charge you $120. I'm like, my business is not going to be in competition of here.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm educated, but I don't know everything. I learn every day.
Right.
You know, so even like when you say with the business, like maybe they just don't know. And a lot of times as black people, we don't want to fail. Like no matter what, we don't want to fail. So we'll rather not open a business to shame of it, the business closing down if, you know, it's not working, versus I'm going to just sell plate lunches because I'm out my house. Versus when you don't want to step out on Facebook, you can actually have, you know, a black owned business.
Right. Oh my God. I was, when I went to the store earlier, I was listening to this this interview on YouTube. And the lady, she was like, she started a cupcake. I forgot the name of her cupcake business. But she said
Lafayette?
Okay. She has one in New Orleans and she has one in Nashville. I forgot the name of it though. I had never heard of it, but she said she from New Orleans, but she lives in Nashville, so she got one shop in New Orleans and one in Nashville. And she was just like, I realized that we are not afraid of failing. that much. We really afraid of being successful. Like, what's gonna come with that? Like, if I succeed, then what I gotta do?
A lot come with that. I know, like, even with me, it was dealing with other people thinking, my mindset started to change the more I educated I got, the more out front and center I got. People think you stuck up. People think you acting
from a
fun.
community that, oh, you think you,
people,
I tell you, every time, if I say something, if I say anything, I am very, I always want to have knowledge. It might not be book knowledge, but
any type of knowledge.
Right. I love to hear people talk like me and Jenea are doing, and I love to gain knowledge from other people. Yeah. Somebody else who is not educated could easily give me knowledge, or somebody else who's younger than me can give me knowledge on something. And so when I go home, if I say something, I get so tired of hearing, you think because you went to college, you know better than everybody. I didn't even learn that at college. I learned that at work.
That was a life skill somebody taught me. You know,
I learned that at work. My coworker told me that he never went to college.
That's the scenario. Like, no matter what you get, even if you go get something, automatically they may think, oh, you think you better than me because I know you think that I'm better than you, because that's not even my mindset. Because if you need anything, you call me, I got you. I would never feel like I'm better than you.
And if you feel that I'm better than you, what can you do to be on the level that I'm on?
Yeah, or ask me and I'm going to help you. I don't feel like I'm better than nobody. So, like, I'm just confused. A degree don't make you better. It may make me more knowledgeable, but then I have some people that don't have a degree that have life skills that I learn from. People that's homeless, you can learn from. When I gave back to the homeless and I was talking to the homeless men, I learned so much, like, life skills, and I'm like, man, I can sit here and talk to y'all all day because I can take this and really hold this close to my heart of how to get through life and what are the things I should cherish and the things I should, do and don't do in life.
Because it's not all about us being book smart. You have to have skills outside of that, or how you applying what you know from school to your life skills. Just like I said earlier, I want to be an architect. Well, I want to be a whole lot of stuff, but
and you will be. You can be too.
So, I have a lot of skills, and so that's why I started my business. But I want to use my platform, this one and every other one that I have, to grow my community. It's not just about me, and I feel that with that, God will then grow me as a person, grow me financially, spiritually, emotionally, all that. But I can't be selfish in my approach and want him to give me something. It don't work like that. And then I think that our community just needs to just have a shift in mindset, a shift in perspective.
Yeah, and it's so hard. I think it's getting better slowly but surely. But then what I've also noticed, because I'm out in my community with the millennials, and what I've noticed that when they do get on a little high pedestal, that's when they try to withhold stuff. And that's not like me. I feel like, okay, if I know about real estate is booming. Yeah, I'm gonna teach you how to get into selling houses. I'm not gonna charge you how, because I want you to, once I get and really know it, I'm gonna say, okay, this is what you do. This is how you do it. I'm gonna hold a seminar free seminar where you can come out and learn how to do it. I'm not gonna say, well, you gotta pay $500 for this class for me to teach you how to do this.
And you ain't got $500. I'm trying to come over here and
make so that's everybody was like, you should. But what if you don't have it? Because some people don't have it, especially with everything going on now. You don't have money, but this is the time when we need to learn these skills. Okay, so when the market is booming again, I'm gonna take on full force to know how I can go out and buy a property and flip a house. Like, I don't know about it. I would love to know about it, but it's hard to find somebody to teach you about it. You know, that's not
without
really
you having to spend $1,000, which
to teach a class.
It's not that you don't want to give funds to somebody for teaching you something, but it's the fact that I don't got it. Yeah. So the fact that you're saying that you want to help your people, but the people who are willing to put in the work, you are not willing to give them a chance because they don't have the money. You know, if a homeless person tell you, I really, really, really want to learn about real estate. I really, really want to learn about Forex. I really, really want to learn about architecture. I really, really want to learn how to do illustrate on the computer.
Yeah.
And if you can teach that to them and give them something, even if they do something for you in exchange, I feel like now I think that as a community, we are so skilled. We have so much to offer. So if Jenea can offer me legal advice and I can give her architectural advice, and we use that as exchange, and that's our payment.
And it's all about, and I also look at it as networking too, because even if I know somebody, or somebody call, you know somebody do this? No, I don't know how to do it, but I know somebody else that know how to do it. So let me refer you to that person. And I think that's we need to get into doing that versus, no, I don't know nobody, because you don't want to send a client that way.
Right.
Like I found a black nail tech, I know it's kind of like a side note, in Lafayette. And I was like, I would rather give her my money than go to the Chinese people and give, she's not perfect, but I'm willing to work with her because I want to support you, because why would I go out and support the Chinese people that got the auntie down here, the sister down here, the brother down here that's owning all these nail salons, but not helping this black nail tech that's trying to get out of her house and open her own nail salon.
And they start together, okay?
Yeah.
I work at a hibachi grill, and they live together, okay?
Yeah. You can't imagine a black family, adults living together.
Yeah. The Asians, everything, they live together, okay? They'll start one restaurant, put money in a pot, and then when they get a certain amount, it's like you're in line for your business. So whatever you're interested in, you take from the pot and you go open a business. And then people go and work for your business. And then it keeps branching out from there. Black people.
You gotta get it together.
Okay?
Because, we're gonna end up where all the business is gonna be, Caucasian or Asian or Arab.
Right.
It's not gonna be black. And then you do have some black businesses, and that I try to my best, and I do support black business. Like I said, I don't think the video probably could. I bank with a black bank in Baton Rouge. I live in Lafayette. So I have to drive 45 minutes when I got to make a deposit or I got to get a statement, because they don't have the app. So it is kind of conflicting with me, because I'm more like on the go, and I'm like, okay, you should, have like Chase used to have like the apps and stuff. But that's my support of what I show for my black businesses, that we need to really, you got to support them. And then you have some black businesses.
Tell them what the
Liberty Bank in Baton Rouge. They have one in Baton Rouge in New Orleans. So yes.
This is in Louisiana. If my people are, if my audience is spreading out.
Bank with the blacks. But then you have some black businesses where I went to, actually I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant, but out here in Lafayette, and the customer service was bad. And I still went. I went like 5 times where I was just like, I'm giving y'all chances. Like,
I'm trying.
I'm trying to support you.
And I think that's another thing that I do not like about us as people. We'll try to, we feel like, okay, with the nail salon, she needs to do my nails like they do my nails. But they've been doing nails forever, and she probably self-taught. So she's doing this from scratch. Whereas somebody educated them on how to do it. So if you gave her a chance and let her get to the point where she needs to be, then she can give that skill to somebody else. But we don't give these businesses a chance to even fail, or to do stuff wrong, or to learn from their mistakes. Because we feel like you need to have it together before you get my money.
And that's why it's like you have to give them a chance. But then, like I said, you have some that you can give a chance
15
times. Like, okay, come on now. If I'm messaging you about a product, I shouldn't have to hound you down for this product. Like, I'm trying to give you money. And
what are you focusing on? Like, if you're not even focusing on it, to where if it's stuff that you can clearly control, the stuff that you can control, you can't necessarily, just like with these YouTube videos. Of course, I would love to edit better. I would love for sound quality to be better, for lighting to be better. But I'm starting from scratch. I have to do trial and error.
Yeah.
But I have to recognize that I have to get better. So if you don't recognize that this is wrong, then you gonna keep it at the same thing. It's just like a child. If they do something wrong and you don't reprimand them, then they gonna be like,
if I can do this. Yeah, and you have to be okay with somebody telling you, okay, this is wrong. Like I told her, okay, you know, you didn't file my, and she, okay, I'll fix. Like it's how you tell people. So even if it's the issue, like you got to be open to hear, because you got some people, some majority black, when they get on a high pedestal, you can't tell them nothing. It's like, I don't want your advice. I made it here. I got this, and it's like, well.
So we had some other stuff that we wanted to talk about, but you know, we're having technical difficulties, and my phone is continuing to be a hater. So we're gonna go ahead and end our conversation here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you, Jenea, for coming by, you know, to hang out at the Washington Collaboration.
Yes.
You guys stay tuned for our next video. We drop videos every Sunday, okay? And you never know what's coming your way.
Y'all better like it.
Here. Thank you.
Man, I went from a bag to a bag to a bag. I remember me and mama used to ride the cab. Pull up at the lot, no more lease we